Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I'm going to show you today how to use OneNote. Whether you are a beginner or an advanced avid OneNote user, I'm going to show you a bunch of tips and tricks, and I'm going to show you how to use Microsoft's versatile digital note-taking app that is changing productivity all over. So let's get in. The first thing you want to go ahead and do is look for OneNote on your device. Now, if you are using Windows 11, OneNote will be installed as part of your Microsoft package. And on the left hand side, you can see, again, it looks like all the other Microsoft products. You have your file, home, insert, and all that. And the way we're going to begin is going into File. Okay, now once you go into File, you can tap on New, and this will allow you to create a new note. And here you can tap on Create Notebook. Now, once you create this notebook, it will be using that name. And then what you're going to do is you can rename your page. But we've already got a notebook open and we're going to use that one. Now, if you want to look for one of those notebooks that you need to use that is on your device, on the left hand side you have the open option. This will open your device, and you can choose one of your OneNotes directly from there. Now we're just going to go back, all right, and as you can see here, we've got a new note, and what we're going to do is right at the top, it gives you the date and the time of which it had been created. Now right over here, you are going to give it a name. All right, so we're just going to go to do list. This is our to-do list, and we're going to organize this. All right, so one of the very important things that I want to talk about is the interface. The interface is somewhat different to the rest of the some of the other programs that are provided by Microsoft. You can pretty much click anywhere with your cursor. Okay, so you can make like a little note up over here. Let's just say note one, list one. All right, so we're going to have that over there. And now we want to make one over here. So there's no real sort of format in terms of making lists and using the next line to create your next item on your note. I think this is fantastic. And while we're here, what we can do with this interface is go up to Insert. And here we can go have a look for pictures. I'm going to go ahead and say from file, and here we can add an image. Okay, so let us add one of the Acer images on my laptop. We're going to insert this one over here, and this image now will be placed where I left my cursor. Now, you can really move this around pretty much anywhere you want to. You can resize it, and you can just customize it as you please. All right. One of the other things that I like is that I can also add all of the other elements that I can add in the other programs. So I can add in a table over here. All right. So if I take this table, all right, we're going to go tap this one over here, and now you can actually enter in a table here, and again you can move it around as you please. So this space that you're seeing in front of you really can it can be customized and look really the way that you want it to look. So the next thing we're going to move on to is having a look at organizing your pages, and that is on the left hand side over here. Now you can see you can add a page. Now this is a to-do list. This is let's say page 1. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to add in a page here. Again, this is now an untitled page, and we are going to just, for example purposes, make it page 2. Again, you can do whatever you want on this page, and it's all organized over here. Okay, you can now also move these pages if you want them in a different order. You can do so. Again, on the left hand side, there is a sidebar. You can have it expanded or collapsed, and this basically organizes all of your notes in one space. So as you can see over here, this is the symbol for a note, right? This is a OneNote, and these are the sections within the OneNote. So over here, you can see I've got this one open. We can jump to that section. We can have a look at that one. We can have a look at that section. We can add a new section in over there. All right, and we can just close it quickly and we can jump over to our new note that we've just created now. Now, this is a wonderful way of organizing yourself. You can see on the left hand side, you've got your sidebar and all of your pages, and it's great. So you can see and touch and feel everything in one place. So leaving the current interface, I'm going to go and show you how you can customize this top toolbar and ribbon so that it can make your life a whole lot easier. So we're going to go over to File, and here you can go down to Options, and there are two things that we can basically do here, right? So if I just move this down, you can see what's happening. So the first thing is right at the bottom here, we've got the Quick Access Toolbar. Now the Quick Access Toolbar is this toolbar right at the top over here. Now what you want to do is you want to go ahead, the drop down menu at the top here, you can choose what sort of menu you want to have a look at, right? So let's do the Home tab just for example purposes, and you can just for example insert literally anything you want from here and put it up in over there. So currently there's the back space, the undo, and then there are a few additional options, but what we want to do is we want to add the email option into there. Okay, so all you have to do is select it and tap on add. Now once you say okay right at the bottom here, you will see that there is an email tab now. So if you want to, once you've done, you don't want to have to go into file and then export it or email it. You can literally just go ahead and tap it over there. Now this is already in on this main toolbar, but as I said, just for example purposes, you can add anything in there that you would like. Now the customizing the ribbon. Again, you can see that there are so many options here, and whatever is not here you can add in. So again, you're going to go into the command list, and let's say we want to choose a tool tab, and here's equations, and here are all the items under equations. So let's say we would like to enter the tools, and let's say we want this particular item over here. We're going to go and tap on add. All right, and if you give it a second, it'll add that item to your actual ribbon. You've now customized your ribbon. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can go ahead and create your OneNote notes. And once you are done, the way you want to organize this is, again, going over to File on the left hand side, and there's two things that you can do here. Okay, you can go ahead and say export, and this will export this item to your actual device. Now you can export just a page, just the section, or the whole notebook. And you can tap on export and it'll export it to your device. You can now choose where you want it to be exported. However, this is currently being synced. So if you want to open this on another device, it is currently being synced. Okay, and that is just by default the setting. So if you go into the file option on your ribbon and you say view sync status, you can actually customize this. So currently it's set to sync automatically whenever there are changes, and then you can also just do it manually. All right, so every time you come in here, you just tap on sync all, and it'll be synced, and you can see that this is up to date over here. And now once you open this on another device, you don't have to consistently and constantly save your work. It's automatically being saved. Ladies and gentlemen, if this was a helpful guide as a beginner's guide, you can go ahead and drop us a like. If you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section below and we will speak to you. We'll see you in another awesome video. Cheers.